vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Kim with Midwest Bank. We know there is more to your business than numbers and spreadsheets. For us at Midwest Bank, the people who make up a business matter most. We believe in getting to know you and your business and providing customized banking solutions that help protect your business and help it grow. Schedule a free consultation with us today. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank. Member FDIC.
Stevens & Smith Construction is a full-service, employee-owned concrete company that specializes in residential and commercial foundations and flat work. They've been a leader in the concrete industry since 1971, with nearly 250 employees combining from more than 2,000 years of service. With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, and Kansas City, they're united in quality, integrity, and professionalism to create excellence in construction. Learn more today at stevensandsmith.com.
Attention students and anyone else looking for a great deal. Sun Valley Lanes and Games has the ultimate weeknight special. For just $15.95, enjoy unlimited bowling, lucky putt mini golf, and laser tag. Flash your college ID at check-in to receive $2 off your admission. It's the perfect way to unwind Sunday through Thursday nights. Check out sunvalleylanes.com for hours and availability. Sun Valley Lanes and Games, located at 321 Victory Lane.
Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete. Sun Valley.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in September. Try their brand new caramel apple butter cream cheese or apple coffee cake muffins through their new partnership with local apple orchard Picnic Hill. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Order like a champ at Raising Cane's. With tailgates of hand-battered chicken fingers and cane sauce and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade, you can guarantee victory for every game day meal. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love. Order online or on our app.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships. One with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and we are out of the gate for September with a very special GMC sales offer. We must move out all new GMC truck inventory fast. So right now at Koppel, we are offering true GM supplier pricing for everyone. Yes, you heard right. True GM supplier pricing on all GMC Sierras. That's over $12,000 off on select models. That's GM supplier pricing, $12,000 off on Sierras. Do not wait. Stop on in or check us out online at koppelcars.com.
Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel is the answer to all your lunch and dinner cravings. They have everything from smoked turkey sandwiches to brisket burritos to burnt-in sandwiches and pulled pork. Try a dinner plate option of barbecue nachos, a half-smoked chicken, a full slab of ribs, and so much more. Don't forget their great sides like mac and cheese, cheesy potatoes, barbecue beans, or red slaw. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel, open Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions. Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are here. We are here on a terrific Tuesday. Little rainy, overcast here in the capital city, right here in Lincoln, Nebraska right now, but it is a beautiful morning. Nick, what's happening? Hey, go ahead, Nick. What's happening?
Not a whole lot, man. Just hanging in there. It's a little rainy day, but it's okay. We needed it.
We needed it bad. AG, what's the weather like there in H-Town, my man?
We're cooling down a little bit here. It's 56 and mostly cloudy.
56, bro. That's like chilly compared to you guys.
Where's your parka?
No, I don't need no parka. It's Houston 56, not Nebraska 56, not Wisconsin 56. It's a difference. Trust me. I just took the garbage out in my workout shorts, no shirt.
Oh, you got the neighbors out there with binoculars on, AG. You outside.
No, there's nobody. Everybody's still asleep. My neighborhood, they late risers.
Trash out, only boxers, and got the people.
No, workout shorts. Workout shorts. Don't say boxers, man. I wasn't out in my underwear, man. I was raised better than that. I was raised better than that. Hold up.
Raff, by the looks of your screensaver,
you have something to say.
Hey, I want to let everyone know that it took me like 25 minutes to get this screensaver up. And once it happened, I was so proud of my technological genius.
There you go. Hey, that's what learning something new does to you.
Oh,
I know.
Well, Raff, tell us some news.
I got engaged.
Man, congratulations, bro.
Big
Awesome,
congrats to you and Tracy both, man. Big congrats.
What roles do we have in the wedding?
Well, I was thinking maybe you could be the security, Nick.
Okay.
With all the lifting you've been doing, you can.
That is true.
You can keep the paparazzi away.
There it is. There it is.
The paparazzi.
We're gonna have Rob Brody's gonna be showing up in droves. So
yeah, I was gonna say my job should be pretty easy. I don't expect too many Raff's roadies to show up.
Whoa,
dang!
Come on now.
Oh,
he's
man.
always at you, Raff. He is always at you.
Raff, if you were here, I would give you a hug.
Nice.
That's the love right there.
Yep, there it is.
So, Raff, did Tracy have any idea that the engagement was coming?
She kind of knew because I didn't have sweatpants on, so.
Oh,
Green, do not laugh.
That's awesome. When the woman knows his trend, okay, that she had it down to like, wait a minute, something's going on because you dressed up.
Yeah, I had the linen pants on, the linen shirt.
Wow.
That means you need to switch up your game on your clothes, bro. If you wear sweatpants that much, you sound like my boy Mark Tauscher. He's like that always. Yep. Very was it athletic casual? I don't know what you would
AG, he buys the sweatpants in bulk.
Hey,
I'm being serious.
I see why. I mean, because of his job, I get it. He's not. His job is not flashy. He don't.
I like being
comfortable. Boom. That's one thing. I mean, that's a guy thing too, man. I roll with comfort all the time. So I feel.
Me and AG are a lot
Raff is
alike.
coming.
We're always walking around outside with our shirts off. We're like twins.
There you go.
Yeah.
People
don't
scream
that.
AG, but you don't. I didn't hear that one, Nick.
Cool hand Luke says throw her for a loop and wear sweatpants to the wedding.
Possibility.
Hey, they gotta be like those Lululemon sweatpants.
Yeah.
For the wedding.
Those look sophisticated.
You gotta put some coin in the wedding stuff, okay?
Yeah.
Put some coin in the wedding stuff.
Yeah, I knew I was hosed once I came out in the linens. She was like, she knew something was going on.
Well, here's the thing, Raff. So
awesome.
we just got a great idea on the text line from 8018 to say Nick and Jay gonna do play-by-play for the wedding.
Ooh.
Do you need an MC? Do you need an MC or a DJ?
Ooh.
I know a DJ.
I will only play 2010 and up and newer.
2010 and up. My prime was the 90s.
Right. You fired already. If
there's no Quad City DJs, we can't have a wedding.
Right. I'm with Raff on this, bro. You can't have the Tootsie Roll and
the soul. Let me see the Tootsie Roll.
And come on, ride the train.
Like this. What are you talking
about? Yeah, 95 South. You got 95 South, then it's a problem.
You gotta have that.
We can play Pumps in a Bump.
Oh yeah.
I heard that last night on my wife's Instagram. My wife's Instagram. She was scrolling. I said, "Hold up, stop!" And she went back. It was Pumps in the Bump. I'm like, man, that was the Fly song back in the day. That shut the whole club down.
Kmart Steve says if Raff's wedding and reception is more than 10-minute drive from each other, how many stops will he be making? We all know his idea of a long road trip is from Lincoln to Grand Island. I have a feeling, guys, that this will be a little bit of a longer trek, that we're going to be taking the drive on the road, if you will.
Raff, you guys decided where you're going to have it at?
It'll probably be, we're thinking probably the beaches, probably down Destin and
Holmes Lake.
Oh,
Holmes Lake.
Yeah. Okay, good.
In Bama? Is this in Bama?
Yeah, they're in like Florida, Bama, down south there. San
I've never been that area of the country. I'm excited.
You haven't been to Florida.
It's a pretty decent drive, Nick. But if AG brings the private jet, game on.
Wait, what? When did I get? I just want to know, when did I get a private jet? I just want to know. Let me know.
According to Thunder Not Collins, though, AG goes, AG is living in the retirement community and brings the average age down by 30 years.
Average. No, I'm not. I'm not in it. It's most people. I'm probably like 5 years or 10 years older than about 5 or 6 of my neighbors. So they're around. They're close to my age.
Yeah.
I got a Bears fan that's next to me. He's funny. He's cool dude. His name is Ken. His name is Ken.
He's also depressed right now.
Well, yeah. He understands it. He said it's just getting better. He said it's gonna get better from here. So he keeps that. What's that? I don't want to say confidence.
He's an optimist.
Optimist. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
thank you.
Well, Raff, we're happy for you, man.
Seriously, congrats.
We are excited. I'm excited to take the same flight to Bama. I'm guessing that I'm included or invited, even just as a guest. So I'm excited to take the same flight that you've taken so many times. Maybe we can all join the show remote from Bama, just like you do.
Yeah, sure.
Wow. Maybe I won't show up.
Maybe I won't show up.
Maybe what I'll do is I'll just RSVP. You have a plate for me, but then I won't show up. I'll show you.
Play-by-play then.
Play-by-play.
Yeah.
Well, folks, we got a great show for you today. We got some sound bites from yesterday's presser. Also, something historic happened at last night's game and one of the NFL games that took place last night. If you're a Commanders fan, you are looking pretty good right now. If you're a Bengals fan, you're thinking, what in the heck is going on here? So we'll discuss that. A lot of sound bites from yesterday's presser with Coach Rule. We'll discuss that as well. More NFL action as well, folks. It's not Terrible Tuesday. It's Terrific Tuesday. It's a terrible Tuesday.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Welcome to Terrible Tuesday. Psych. Terrific Tuesday on the Drive. 937 Ticket. Be right back.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
Disney on Ice presents Mickey's Search Party. Get closer to the magic than ever before. Play along with the Toy Story gang. Explore the colorful world of Coco. Sail away with Moana. Soar to new heights with Belle. And journey to Arendelle to thaw a frozen heart. It's an all-out celebration at Disney on Ice presents Mickey's Search Party. Playing Pinnacle Bank Arena this Friday through Sunday. Visit DisneyOnIce.com for show details and get your tickets today.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Oh, Kansas.
Here we go. If I could have today.
You just don't stop giving, do you?
Green flag, we're underway.
The closest finish in NASCAR Cup Series history. Close to downtown, amazing campgrounds. 4 NASCAR races in one weekend, and it's the playoffs.
Goddamn drive.
Now you're just showing off. But we're not mad. In fact, we're looking forward to it. NASCAR Playoffs Weekend at Kansas Speedway, September 27th through the 29th. Get your tickets now at kansasspeedway.com.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Hey farmers, wouldn't it be nice if you could cut your herbicide costs by up to 85%? Now you can with Green Eye technology for your sprayer. Green Eye's system integrates seamlessly with your current sprayer and works by identifying and spraying only the weeds. Reduce the threat of herbicide resistance, be environmentally friendly, and save a ton of money. Oh, and there's no acres fee. This is the precision spraying solution you've been waiting for. Contact Boyk Farmers Outfitters to get set up with Green Eye or check them out at BOECK FarmOutfitters.com.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now, through September 29th, enjoy 8-ounce USDA choice bacon wrap sirloins for $4.99 each, all-natural boneless chicken breasts for $2.99 per pound, and make sure to try Fairway's Season Fresh Oktoberfest bratwurst or chili cheese bratwurst. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring a friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month.
Hurry, this deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Hay harvest is a race against time. Order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower to harvest your hay quickly and efficiently while promoting quick dry down for quality hay. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location for full details on a new self-propelled windrower and experience the Landmark difference.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today, a few showers are possible this morning, but we'll see mostly sunny skies this afternoon and a high around 79. Tonight, mostly clear skies and calm winds, the low around 52. And tomorrow, we'll see lots of sunshine and light winds with an afternoon high around 81. I'm meteorologist Kyle Fletcher for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey guys, it's Nick Sainer. Join me and Jay Foreman this Friday at 8 p.m. for Millard South versus Lincoln Southeast. The 3-1 Patriots bring their high-powered offense led by quarterback Jet Tamala to Lincoln to face off against the 3-1 overall Knights who just beat Norfolk last Thursday night. Kickoff is slated for 8 p.m. with pregame coverage coming your way at 7:45 p.m. from Seacrest Field. It's the Millard South Patriots and the Lincoln Southeast Knights right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We are back on this terrific Tuesday. It ain't so terrific if you're a Jacksonville Jaguar right now.
Or a Cincinnati Bengal.
Or a Cincinnati Bengal right now. They absolutely got the break speed off of them last night in the Monday Night Football. There was a doubleheader last night. One game came out. Well, actually, they were both at the same time within 30 minutes apart or so.
Yeah.
You guys, I tell you what, Buffalo, let me ask you this. Let's ask you guys this right now. It's early, but so far, are you buying or selling with Buffalo?
I'll say with that delay, selling.
Really?
Selling. Only because they started the season just like this. Always game busters. And then when it comes down to the end, they're not the team they should be at the end. I'll say one thing. The offense, Josh Allen and their offense is playing at a high level. I'll say that.
Yes, they are.
I'll say that. I won't take away from their other than they haven't finished the season well, but right now they've always started well. Josh is playing like game busters along with his offense, Cook running the ball, and then defense is showing up as well. So offensively, defensively, they are the team right now. Just like, man, come December, come January, February, we could see them later in the playoffs. But again, we can see them. They got to get there though. So right now they're doing the team. They're being the team that they have been usually this time of year so far.
Raff, you buying or selling?
I'm buying. I think that I thought that they'd be, they would have lost some of their weapons, like losing Diggs, losing Gabe Davis. I thought that was going to hurt them, but actually now looking at it, I think it actually helps them a little bit because now Josh Allen gets to form this team, the way he wants it. And it just seems like that he is single-handedly, he is on a mission, and then he's going to bring all those new guys. Like you saw Keon Coleman last night make the big touchdown catch. And I think that I'm buying Buffalo. I think, and we look in prior years, what kind of caused their downfall at the end of the year? It was like Diggs going, I haven't caught enough balls yet. And I haven't, the drama picked up at the end of the years for Buffalo. So I think this year, I don't think they're going to have that drama. So I think they're going to be able to keep things together.
You know what, though? Here's what before I say that, I think I'm going to say this, okay? Raff, what you're saying about Diggs is correct. But it ain't one person to make the defense implode, the offense have turnovers, can't tackle, special team sucks. So although that was a remnant, he wasn't the main reason. They had, Josh Allen overthrew. Josh Allen, the playoffs, and Josh Allen regular season are two different Josh Allen. So I think Diggs is the easy escape. He's the easy person to pick out. Everybody say Diggs. Because
he's the most vocal.
Yeah, because he was the most vocal. There were other issues going on in that locker room that were way more bigger than Diggs. Heck, even their coach their offensive coordinator got released 2 years ago because they thought it was on him. So
Dorsey.
I think it's a bigger issue. However, I like Buffalo. I just don't know if I trust Buffalo in the postseason. You know what I'm saying? I want, because Josh Allen seems like a good dude. Don't know if I'm at him. I like how they play football. They have explosive offense. I just don't know if they'll be the same Bills in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
I think for me, guys, I'm surprised that nobody's mentioned their defense. Their defense has been really, really strong so far this season. Obviously, 10 points yesterday, 10 points allowed to the Miami Dolphins. Both of those had their specific, details tied with it. Tua gets hurt in that game against the Bills, but then also last night, Trevor Lawrence is looking bad, right? And Jacksonville has some things that they need to sort out too. But before we get to them, staying on the Bills, they've kind of remade, like Raff and AG said, their roster, right? Where they got rid of some of the notable names or moved on from some of the notable names, maybe. Devin Singletary's no longer there. We saw Zach Moss playing, who had fumble problems a couple of years ago for the Bills, starting for the Cincinnati Bengals last night. Well, then, James Cook is starting to look like prime Dalvin Cook. James Cook is a true running back one in this league. Then you bring in and mix in the ability to run with the football for Josh Allen. And I was realizing this last night watching the game, guys. The amount of different players that caught a touchdown pass.
Man, I'm looking at
last
that right
night
now.
For Buffalo, you had obviously Khalil Shakir, James Cook out of the backfield, Dalton Kincaid.
Shakir 6, Cook 4, Kincaid 3, Johnson 3.
But I'm saying caught
Samuel
touchdowns.
3.
I'm saying caught touchdowns. They're able to spread that football around, which makes it so difficult. Keon Coleman hadn't shown up in his first couple of games, yet there he was last night, like Raff said, catching the big touchdown. Don't forget, they also have a backup tight end who was one of the most used tight ends in the league a couple of years ago in Dawson Knox, who's backing up Dalton Kincaid. So not only do they have just some different names, but they have the depth on offense, and Josh Allen is looking like an MVP caliber type of Josh Allen through at least the first 3 games of the season.
Yeah, and realize too, their defense, they don't have Poyer and Hyde either anymore. It's crazy.
Yeah. And Josh Allen offensively has done one of the most important things, not turn over the football. 0 interceptions in their first 3 games, which is a big part, obviously.
Well, I tell you what, it'll be interesting to see how they keep this thing going. And Tommy, good morning to you. Tommy he mentions too, the Vikings are a surprising team as well at 3-0, man.
How about Sam Darnold?
Sam Darnold's like he's like Lazarus. He didn't raise from the dead, man. He's taking care of business up there in Minnesota. So I want to harp on those 2 games. Before we go to break, I want to ask you guys this, though. How impressed were you with Washington last night, man?
I love their offense.
Yes.
Ooh-wee.
Well, And I don't know if you picked up and listened to the commentation of Joe Buck and Troy Aikman of the Monday night game, but that was their game because they had Orlovsky and a couple other commentators with the other Monday night game. But they mentioned how the offense looks so good, and one reason is because they dumbed it down for Jaden Daniels and him understanding, and like it's now ranking him up, ratcheting him up a little bit at a time to get him to the level of a dominating NFL quarterback. I'll say so. That is one way and one reason why it's their offense looks the way they do. Because if you give a rookie quarterback just 2 or 3 options in the first stage of their development, to say, hey, look, these are you got a guy on the left and a guy on the right that'll be open if they run this coverage. If they run this coverage, you have a guy on the right or a guy up the seam open. So just 2 choices, because then they don't have to think a whole lot, because it's already a pressure cooker knowing that they're starting their rookie year. So I don't know, and so for teams in the NFL, take note of this, because that was something I remember back in the day. That was something I remember. We had got a few players from the Philadelphia Eagles in free agency, and they had mentioned that's what they were doing for Donovan McNabb. They had dumbed down the West Coast offense to just let him know this is just here are 2 progression throws that we want you to take on this play if this coverage is there. Then he's not thinking a whole lot. Then he has the opportunity to go out there and be the player that he's been drafted or picked up to be. And so then taking that pressure off, he knows, okay, I know if it's cover 2 and I got this routes or this concept over here, there's only 2 choices I'll hit with. And then if not, I'm gonna run the ball with my legs. So that's giving him that's making him look the way he looks, and that offense look the way they look as well on Monday Night Football.
AG, you think about a young guy like Jaden Daniels. He's 21 for 23 last night, 254 yards, 2 TDs. They, like you mentioned, the efficiency and the accuracy. And like you mentioned, you're spoon feeding him. And the thing about this, as he starts getting more of these under his belt, then you can start opening up that playbook a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
And the confidence is already getting, even if you're not winning them, your completion rate is going higher. You're becoming more familiar. The field is shrinking mentally for you. It's not so massive anymore. Instead of throwing to an ocean, you're throwing tighter in to where you just know where guys are at more systematically. But I thought I was so impressed with seeing him last night play, because Jaden Daniels is one of those ones that people sometimes, it seemed like they had question marks about him. Everybody was so high, and it's not knocking Caleb Williams, but everybody was so high on Caleb Williams. Jaden Daniels, I would even say Michael Penix, although he's not played yet down there in Atlanta. Those guys are going, you know what? We can play too.
Well, I think there was so many questions maybe around other quarterbacks not named Caleb Williams, because a guy like Jaden Daniels kind of burst onto the scene at LSU. He had an okay junior year at LSU after he transferred there from Arizona State, but his senior year blew up, right? Wins the Heisman, and people wondered if it was sustainable. I think one thing that the Commanders did offensively really, really well last night, they got Terry McLaurin heavily involved.
Yeah, they did.
It took him a second. It took him that 55-yard pass where they had him on one-on-one coverage, but Terry McLaurin got involved.
You got to lather him up and get him involved every week.
And then not to mention in the running back room, not only Brian Robinson Jr., who's a younger guy, but you have the veteran, just stable back of Austin Eckler,
who got hurt,
who's there as well.
He got beat up a little bit.
So has DP shown up to the station yet this morning?
Oh yeah.
Was he singing "Hail to the Commanders"? Hail to Commanders!
He's probably rocking out to his ADC. I can hear it now. He's probably rocking out to his ADC song back there in his office.
It feels good to see your blue bloods like Washington do well. It just feels good. Unknown texter 5884. Good morning. Jaden Daniels is the real deal. Accuracy out of the pocket is there. Mobility is there. Washington did a good job of getting him in some playmakers. Commanders will beat the Cowboys at least once this year. I do not doubt that. Unknown texter. It was good to see.
At this point.
Even Cam Taylor-Britt said it's a good college offense, and he ended up eating his words.
CTB does a lot of talking.
He's backed it up, but it's like, this is the NFL, bro.
And that's where people get in trouble, right? It's like, okay, it's a college offense, but why do it? Why put your quarterback in that hole? And it works. Why be an OC or head coach and you say this is your first round pick? Basically, all the money we're betting on him in the farm has been put on this kid. So give him the chance to be successful instead of the chance to fail. Because you don't give him Tom Brady information, give him Jalen Daniels information.
That's right.
Call LSU and be like, "Hey, coach, what was his game plan like? How did y'all introduce him to the game plan? What stages? Call the university." That's what Mike Sherman did with me and Coach Osborne. He called Coach Osborne and asked, "What was Ahman's favorite run plays?" When I became the starter. What was it? Was it outside zone, inside zone? And I know Tom said, "You know what? He liked to run everything."
No rock unturned.
And give huge credit. Give huge credit to Terry McLaurin too.
Right.
I mean, his statistics the first couple games, they were horrid. But like he said, he goes, "I'm here for the team." Those balls will start coming to me eventually. And then you saw it last night.
You did.
And that's really tough for a wide receiver to say. And we already know how wide receivers are. I want the ball, throw the ball to me at any time. I don't care who's covering me. That's their mindset. And to say that to a rookie quarterback or to your OC or to the head coach, that's big ups to McLaurin, man.
Absolutely.
Because the wide receiver, their mind is, I could catch anything, anywhere, at any time. That's their usual mindset. And so for him to say that, that's leadership. And then for Jaden Daniel, he's like, oh man, I know where my first look may go from time to time.
That's right.
I'm gonna look at number 17. I'm gonna look over to my left or right. I'm gonna find where he's aligned and give him the rock, give him an opportunity.
4 catches for a hundo was a great night for him for sure, and for all that receiving core. Speedy recovery also to Eckler as well. Concussion protocol most likely. Folks, we'll be right back. We got a little history. We got some Husker sound bites and discuss some more. We'll talk about, man, again, you don't throw everything out. You make corrections. We'll discuss that as Coach Rule will discuss it too at 9 a.m. First, we got history. That will be right back. It's The Drive, 90% of ticket.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in September. Try their brand new caramel apple butter cream cheese or apple coffee cake muffins through their new partnership with local apple orchard Picnic Hill. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Hey guys, it's Nick Sainer. Join me and Jay Foreman this Friday at 8 p.m. for Millard South versus Lincoln Southeast. The 3-1 Patriots bring their high-powered offense led by quarterback Jet Tamala to Lincoln to face off against the 3-1 overall Knights, who just beat Norfolk last Thursday night. Kickoff is slated for 8 p.m. with pregame coverage coming your way at 7:45 p.m. from Seacrest Field. It's the Millard South Patriots and the Lincoln Southeast Knights, right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Attention students and anyone else looking for a great deal. Sun Valley Lanes and Games has the ultimate weeknight special. For just $15.95, enjoy unlimited bowling, lucky putt mini golf, and laser tag. Flash your college ID at check-in to receive $2 off your admission. It's the perfect way to unwind Sunday through Thursday nights. Check out sunvalleylanes.com for hours and availability. Sun Valley Lanes and Games, located at 321 Victory Lane.
Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete. Sun Valley.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today, a few showers are possible this morning, but we'll see mostly sunny skies this afternoon and a high around 79. Tonight, mostly clear skies and calm winds, the low around 52. And tomorrow, we'll see lots of sunshine and light winds with an afternoon high around 81. I'm meteorologist Kyle Flecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel is the answer to all your lunch and dinner cravings. They have everything from smoked turkey sandwiches to brisket burritos to burnt-in sandwiches and pulled pork. Try a dinner plate option of barbecue nachos, a half-smoked chicken, a full slab of ribs, and so much more. Don't forget their great sides like mac and cheese, cheesy potatoes, barbecue beans, or red slaw. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel, open Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
This is where it happens. Long hikes with friends, kayaking adventures with family, more horseback riding, zipline gliding, rock face climbing, hammock camping fun than you could ever imagine. And it's all outdoors, amongst the trees and across the prairie, here beneath Nebraska skies. Plan an outing today at yournebraskaadventure.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships, one with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now, through September 29th, enjoy 8-ounce USDA choice bacon wrap sirloins for $4.99 each, all-natural boneless chicken breast for $2.99 per pound, and make sure to try Fairway's seasoned fresh Oktoberfest bratwurst or chili cheese bratwurst. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Davis Plumbing is a locally owned company specializing in a wide range of plumbing services for both commercial and residential customers. Davis Plumbing has been in business for over 15 years and has a team of experienced plumbers ready to help you with any project, big or small. Customer satisfaction and peace of mind is their number one priority. So for any commercial or residential project, give Davis Plumbing a call today at 402-525-6922. Davis Plumbing, locally owned and operated for over 15 years.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The Electrical Workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Disney on Ice presents Mickey's Search Party. Get closer to the magic than ever before. Play along with the Toy Story gang. Explore the colorful world of Coco. Sail away with Moana. Soar to new heights with Belle. And journey to Arendelle to thaw a frozen heart. It's an all-out celebration at Disney on Ice presents Mickey's Surge Party. Playing Pinnacle Bank Arena this Friday through Sunday. Visit DisneyOnIce.com for show details and get your tickets today.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and we are out of the gate for September with a very special GMC sales offer. We must move out all new GMC truck inventory fast. So right now at Koppel, we are offering true GM supplier pricing for everyone. Yes, you heard right. True GM supplier pricing on all GMC Sierras. That's over $12,000 off on select models. That's GM supplier pricing, $12,000 off on Sierras. Do not wait. Stop on in or check us out online at koppelcars.com.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we're back on this Tuesday. Very quick history segment. And it's going to be a good one, too. This blew me away, you guys. A stat about last night's game. And I came across this. I'm like, I had to double check. I'm like, wait, then I had to think about it. I was like, yeah, that's right. The game last night between the Bengals and Commanders, it was the first NFL game since 1940 to where there are no turnovers or punts.
That's right.
Really?
Yes. I had to go back and look. I'm looking at the stat line.
Wow.
I'm like, yeah, there wasn't a single punt. Punter got paid and didn't do nothing last night.
Nope.
I mean,
hey, that's a good job right there.
Great job. Not a single punt. and not a single turnover. That was the first time since 1940 that took place.
Yeah, because there was a couple quarterback kneels for Jaden Daniels to end the second quarter. That's the thing is you look at the Bengals last night, guys. It's not like Joe Burrow had a bad game. He was pretty surgical throughout it. His performance last night. 29 of 38, 324 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks, obviously.
Yeah, he's my fantasy quarterback too. Sorry.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Chase Brown was good. The former Illinois Fighting Illini was good in the backfield. 7 carries for 62 yards as well. Jamar Chase finally showed up, similar to Terry McLaurin, right? He finally showed up, had 2 scores and over 100 yards. T. Higgins returned for the first time this season last night. So there was a lot of positives, but Cincinnati's 0-3 now, which we know Joe Burrow and company, they struggle early on in the season, but then they turn it on late in the campaign.
It's like my fantasy football team. I'm 0-3 as well.
That's all right.
AG, our buddy John Goodwin, man. JG, what's up to you, brother? Has the show on Wednesday nights, Small Community Center show at 9 p.m. on Wednesday nights. He says he texted in. He goes, man. He goes, tell the Bears need to be listening to AG. You know, he goes, man, dumb that crap down, man. He's from Chicago, so big Bears.
And to add to that is, I bring that up because knowing the offensive coordinators that I had since I was in Seattle to my time in Green Bay and then Houston, sometimes it's just it's an ego thing for them coaches because they're like, I want you to learn what we teach you here at the pro level. But it's like, don't you want your player to succeed, to have an opportunity to be the player that he once was in college? Because he wasn't that player in college until his senior or junior year. It wasn't start off. You know, not every player freshman year has a great freshman year and then don't, every year after that is awesome too. No, they develop, they get better every year. They make a ton of mistakes their first or second year, they learn from them and then they get better. You know, if they're getting better by themselves or they're getting better with a coaching staff that's supporting them to get better. So that's where that's why I said dumb it down for the quarterbacks that are starting, because they already have to deal with the defensive coordinators and the players, the defensive players that's going to make it hard on them, where they got to throw the ball against. So make it a little bit easier for them guys to learn.
I would also add the Washington Commanders football coaches are really intriguing as well. Obviously, Dan Quinn, the former Falcons head coach, but maybe he got his start with the head coaching opportunities after he led the Seahawks in I think it was 2013, 2014 when they had consecutive Super Bowl appearances. He led that defense to consecutive Super Bowls and having number 1 ranks in Seattle. Then you look at offensive coordinator, and it's
Cliff Kingsbury.
Cliff Kingsbury, who maybe did not work out as a head coach, but we know about his offensive capabilities, and we're seeing it there. Which
and that's the best place for him in terms of position.
Exactly, and that's what I was going to say. Is that goes back to that the comments of the college offense. Well, so what? It worked last night, and so far it's worked in 2 of the Washington's 3 games. And then you have Joe Witt Jr., I believe, as the D coordinator, who was the passing game coordinator and secondaries guy for the Dallas Cowboys the last 3 seasons, if I remember correctly. So it's an intriguing and interesting staff with maybe some guys and people in place that it didn't work out in previous stops, but have found roles that maybe fit them best or at least better for right now.
RG, what you got with Raff? What you got for us today, buddy?
Well, I have got some crazy history right now. 1 year ago today, Taylor Swift attended her first game at Arrowhead Stadium.
I know, and you just there's a whole bunch of fans that listen to the show like, oh,
yeah. And then I have 2 birthdays. Turning 78 years old today, Mean Joe Green.
Hey, he still look good.
Yeah, he do. Yeah,
and then turning 51 years old today, the guy that takes care of Tommy Frazier's Heisman Trophy, Eddie George.
Facts.
Eddie George.
Facts.
Eddie Jeezy. AG, what you got, my man?
Yeah, something real quick. An old video game, but a newer version of it is Spy Hunter. If you remember Spy Hunter, they were still around in the 2001. So it was Spy Hunter, came out on PlayStation 2 back then. And I know the old one, everybody played the old one in the arcade. So yeah, they brought it back for another rendition. I hope, you know what, with all the next gen consoles, I hope that's one game they do bring back, because they got all these nice graphics now. Why don't you soup up that Spy Hunter car,
Or
Give
Dig
me a
Dug.
day. Or for my man Raff, I'll call PlayStation and say, "Hey, PlayStation, can you? I got a friend that loves this game, so check it out." But yeah, Spy Hunter came out in 2001, second or third remodel of the game at that time.
Love it. Folks, quick segment. We come back. We got some rules, sound bites to get into and to dive into to discuss some more Husker football, what's coming up, what their expectations are, what they saw on Friday, but more importantly, what they hope to see on this Saturday, 11 a.m. kickoff there in West Lafayette against the Purdue Boilermakers. We'll be back, folks, on this terrific Tuesday. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
Hey farmers, wouldn't it be nice if you could cut your herbicide cost by up to 85%? Now you can with Green Eye technology for your sprayer. Green Eye's system integrates seamlessly with your current sprayer and works by identifying and spraying only the weeds. Reduce the threat of herbicide resistance, be environmentally friendly, and save a ton of money. Oh, and there's no acres fee. This is the precision spraying solution you've been waiting for. Contact Boyk Farmers Outfitters to get set up with Green Eye or check them out at BOECK.FarmOutfitters.com.
Disney on Ice presents Mickey's Search Party. Get closer to the magic than ever before. Play along with the Toy Story gang. Explore the colorful world of Coco. Sail away with Moana. Soar to new heights with Belle. And journey to Arendelle to thaw a frozen heart. It's an all-out celebration at Disney on Ice presents Mickey's Search Party. Playing Pinnacle Bank Arena this Friday through Sunday. Visit DisneyOnIce.com for show details and get your tickets today.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road. It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Riddle's Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddle's Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddle's Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddle's Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddle's Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more. All at Riddle's inside Gateway Mall.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Tailored Life is your headquarters for all things fall in Bennett. Make the short drive down Highway 2 for tons of items for your home, both indoors and outdoors. Check out their variety of potted trees, mums, and more. Plus, porch pots and landscape lighting to enhance the outside of your home. Don't forget their home goods for indoors, plus convenient drinks and snacks, most of which are produced locally. Visit Tailored Life today in Bennett and stay tuned to their Facebook page at Tailored Life 360 for food truck events coming up.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best boxing on Saturday, October 5th with Roughnecks at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. 8 bouts are scheduled for the night, including the main event of Dwayne Johnson and Jack Lawless Frericks in the professional middleweight championship bout. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the boxers and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com.
This is where it happens. Long hikes with friends, kayaking adventures with family, more horseback riding, zipline gliding, rock face climbing, hammock camping fun than you could ever imagine. And it's all outdoors, amongst the trees and across the prairie, here beneath Nebraska skies. Plan an outing today at yournebraskaadventure.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started. Fall is here, which means it's time to dive into a new lineup of autumn flavors at Wings and Rings, your home away from home during football season. Their all-star lineup of wing sauces is adding 2 new impact players, curry garlic and pumpkin chili. Need something delicious before kickoff? How about starting your meal with their brand new chorizo nachos and loaded fries? You better act fast. These new tastes of autumn won't be here long. So make the trip to one of their 2 Lincoln locations today on O Street or Village Lane.
Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we're back on this terrific Tuesday. Partly sunny out right now, and the sun is taking over the showers that we're experiencing down here downtown Lincoln, the capital. So we're going to hop right into the sound bites from yesterday's presser with Coach Rule actually just Coach Rule yesterday. We have the coordinators, I believe, that are today.
Yes.
So we'll have those tomorrow. I'm sure the early break with Sip and Jake will have that as well, along with Coach Bush. Nick, we'll hop right in, man. What's our first one, brother?
Let's talk about the kicking situation, because there was a lot of thoughts and comments coming from the special team side of things yesterday. Here's Matt Rule on just the kicking situation overall.
Yeah, well, it's very hard to make decisions when you're making decisions based off of like percentages. Like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, hey, this is, you know, the ball on the 21-yard line should be like a 95% field goal made, right? And but you know, the game shouldn't have come down to that play. So I'll say that, say that for John. You know, Johnny's going out there and he's filling in, and he's going to be an excellent kicker. He's working through. This is a lot. Like this, it's to go from like not kicking to all of a sudden you're kicking the game winner in Memorial Stadium with, you know, the whole world watching. That's a lot, right? And to not get the perfect snap, perfect hold. I mean, both those guys weren't with us even in spring football, really. I mean, you know, Aiden got here at some point, but you guys get what I'm saying. Like, they're recent. So I appreciate them going out there. But that being said, like, you're on the team, you're in Nebraska Cornhusker, you know, we got to make these plays. And so we just have to go out. We have to make one more play. So whether that's that snap or that kick or if you go back and look at some of the routes open in overtime, like we're wide open. We just make one more block or block our guy. So, but yeah, it's tough, you know, but that's my job. I have to make the right decision. You know, I chose to kick it in that scenario. It didn't go in, so I have to own that.
There was a lot made yesterday, guys, before we get all your guys' thoughts. There was a lot made about how Nebraska just needs to make one more play in that piece. And we heard it there a couple of times where Matt Rule just said, we just needed to make one more play. Nebraska just needed to make one more play. Thoughts overall? He was referencing Aiden Flagey, who's the snapper, who's the holder, or excuse me, and then Brian Buschini's the holder on that field goal attempt with John Hull, who got here, like he said, later in the offseason as well. Just overall thoughts on the kicking situation.
Well, you look at John Hull. I'll let you guys allude to this pretty quick. John Hull, he made the 21-yarder in the first quarter, 3:15 the first quarter, and obviously missed the one in the fourth quarter with 2:59 left on the clock. It's a 39-yard chip shot. He missed it. You know, we can go to where the strings were lined up, all the rest of that stuff, those details that are in there, but it shouldn't have came down to that anyway. You look at the pass that as great as Raiola played a great game. I watched that game again yesterday. I mean, just like slowed it down, watch it through. I always got a little bit of a day or two go by and let the emotions get out the way. But Raiola played a great game. I mean, obviously there was the keeping that ball up high instead of having it low where the ball is getting hit out of bounds. We had not hit out of bounds, but fumbled, had recovered himself. There was the one that he would tell you himself. He just missed that one to London Meyer. He was open. You know, Illinois was not expecting London Meyer to be a factor, a major factor in that game, because you think of Fedoni, of course, you're thinking Nair, you're thinking Banks, you're thinking Barney. But that was just a miscue is what it was. The defense had plenty of miscues and angles, etc., that they did well on the first few games. Maybe not against Northern Iowa for sure. But there was some warning signs there, and it got exposed against Illinois. But again, to Coach Rule's point, it didn't come down to John Hull's missed field goal. That's for sure. Now, it didn't help, but it definitely wasn't a deciding factor losing that game. We had ample opportunities to take care of business against Illinois. Fellas, go ahead.
My thing is the ship is not sunk. You know, I've read so many posts and so many people talking about. I'm just like, whoa, hold your brakes here a little bit. I mean, it's like it's not. Like Coach Rule said yesterday, they've still we've not won. So this team is learning to win. It's like, I believe, you know, we have the quarterback that knows how to get it done. I think we have the players, we have the people for it. Now it's just a matter of getting over that hump. I mean, that chasing three, you know, they're still kind of chasing three. So I feel like, you know, Nebraska's still in really good shape. I don't think it's time to let go and say, oh, we're finished, because I think the best is yet to come.
No, I'm with Raff, and I mentioned this last year. You know, fans are going to be the most emotional being the whole season, right? They're going to, before the season start, we're winning the national championship, where players are going to be all this stuff going on, and that's not all fans. That's some, right? We have our few. This is learning moments now. This is how we're coach and his staff, strength coach, everybody is all in now, making these players mentally stronger from the mistakes that were made, from the coaching mistakes that were made. It's all the accountability being taken among him as Coach Rule, as he mentioned, and the players too. Dylan, he admitted to throws and stuff that he shouldn't have done. You know, he noticed that, but it's all down. You know what? That game's over. I gotta get ready for the next game.
You're dang right.
The mindset is being forged, is being founded right now. And so I love that mindset because you do look at the mistakes, you correct them, and then you move on.
Right.
For the players, they're already on Purdue. We're still talking about last week's game, but they're already thinking about what we're going to do in the red zone against Purdue, what we're going to do if Purdue gets in our red zone defensively, what they're going to do if the long snapper's out, what we're going to do if our long snapper's out or whatever, or we got to kick the field goal and it's a rainy day out in Purdue, forecast says something else and it changed. So that's what they're thinking about. They're already thinking about getting on the plane, going to Lafayette and getting a win. And so right now, like I said, for fans, just pump your brakes. It takes time. It's going to come. And this is all, like I said, this is all learning and stacking blocks on top of blocks to get better. And this is one block. They're going to learn more from this one game than the past 3 games that they won.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's like that old saying, don't let one game beat you twice. Do not let one game or one opponent beat you twice.
I hate that.
Yes.
I know exactly what you mean by that. And yes, that happens a lot, unfortunately, in competition, not just this level, but every level of sports. Because then what you mean, I'll break it down for anybody that doesn't understand that, is you lost the game once, right? You already got beat up pretty bad or whatever, or it was a close victory or close loss for your team. But then that hangover is still lingering. That black cloud is still over your head as you go into the next game or go into the next test or go into the next day of work. Get that cloud off of your head. Start thinking positively of what your first step is going to be, and it's going to be a positive step moving forward of making your day, game, anything in front of you better. That's what that saying means, basically.
Wet blanket, and great way to break it down too, AG. Wet blanket says here, I don't mind the aggressive call on 3rd down and field goal attempt was missed. That was missed. I was frustrated by 2 passes from the 3-yard line on the opening drive and calling a pass on a 1st down in overtime. The advantage of going second in OT is so you know that you have 4 downs. There is 0 reason to risk the negative play in that position. You run the ball on 1st down when you go second in OT every time.
Yeah, they said Matt Rule talked about yesterday that they had a shot play drew up for that first play in overtime, and so that was the hope there. Obviously, Illinois got that 21-yard run on their first play of overtime, but Nebraska was trying to answer quickly there. Here's just the update on Tristan Alvano and looking forward with John Hull at the kicker spot as we kind of put a bow on special teams.
Yeah, it just it just wasn't getting any better. It's hard because you can't really, it's not like diagnosable, right? So I think the thought process was just to shut him down. Last week, kind of as of like Wednesday, just didn't feel great on Tuesday. Shut him down last week, to however many weeks it takes, and then try to start to build him up and see. So we're going to be in a lot of games like this. You'd like to have excellent field goal kicking. We did that with Tristan to get him healthy again, and then hoping that John can respond from this. This will be an opportunity for him, really, for the rest of his life to be proud of his response. I trust that he'll respond well. This is difficult, but like I said, the game didn't come down to just that.
A spot where Nebraska could certainly maybe get find some success on Saturday morning at 11 a.m. against the Boilermakers is on the ground game. Purdue has given up 300 plus yards rushing to their opponent in back-to-back games. Obviously, one of those was the 66-7 blowout loss to Notre Dame at home. The other was on the road at Oregon State. What does that change for Nebraska's offense? Here's Matt Rule.
Because a lot of things, both teams had running quarterbacks, and in early Oregon's running, getting it unbalanced and running, zone read. So, things that we did with Heinrich, would maybe carry over. But, we're game planning. We'll look and see what fits, what doesn't, what we can do. But, I think when you have a running quarterback, that's obviously really alters the way in which you do things. And, Dylan's obviously, he can do it on 3rd and 1 maybe, but.
Purdue's given up 35 points per game on average this season so far. That rushing defense, by the way, numbers might be a little skewed, but on the year, giving up 234 yards rushing. They're 1-2 overall are the Boilermakers. They played Georgia State, I believe, if I remember correctly, in game 1, and then and won that game. Then they had a week 2 bye before playing Notre Dame and Oregon State in back-to-back weeks before the Huskers.
You guys, as far as the kicking game goes, like I said, Holman, like he mentioned, John Holman's going to have some chance to respond. You're going to either respond or react to situations like that, and you just got to respond. I mean, because we're going to need him. Because the reality with Tristan Alvano, you guys, we don't know the timetable when he's coming back. He has got a chronic groin injury, and you just don't know on that. And I mean, there's very few positions you can get away with a groin injury as deep as his is, fellas. I mean, AG, you've had them before.
Yes.
I'm almost positive that there's no timetable on that. You can't think about AG. You trying to cut with a groin messed up. Now think about trying to kick a ball.
Hey, I've done it, and what it is a soft tissue injury, and so soft tissue injuries are very, very finicky. You gotta slow play it. You can't rush it back. If you rush it back, unfortunately, you'll have a D'Angelo Evans injury. If you remember his injury, he was the first case of that abdominal tear injury, and when it happened, his whole gait of running changed, because he was compensating so much because of that injury internally that ripped away the ab muscles, the lower ab muscles from the pubic bone. Now, this is just crazy. Never knew that could happen to a human being, but it did. And so that first generation of that is what was D'Angelo Evans. And now Tristan, with his groin, you just got to be very careful, where they, I'll say, got in rehab and everything, athletes dealing with that stuff. So that is a major injury, and something I went through as well. But I got to the point where I got these some tights that had like 3 rubber bands for your left or right groin. I think at one point in time I had both my groins that were sore out of preseason, and both were the rubber bands and this neoprene tights were up with my groins with the work. So it was something like, man, I don't know what I'm doing. I need to sit my butt down instead of try to keep playing through this right now. But yeah, you got to be smart about it. And it's early in the season. You're going to need them at the end of the year.
Raff, I'm going to read this from Derek in the car. Good morning to you, brother. He says, I'm not a believer that a field goal special teams is fixable the next 2 weeks. We'll need this aspect of the game in order to beat Rutgers. Coach should hold open tryouts and put some pressure on the scholarship guys. Great show. You guys, Raff, what do you think about that? Just as far as being fixable, because what Derek said there is correct. I mean, you can't either your field goal kicker can kick or he can't kick. And I think I'm not saying he's going to miss everyone, but John Holman, obviously, he's new, didn't practice with the team in spring ball. The guy is just getting there. And, we know the rest of our schedule, we're going to need John Holman or someone to step up and kick reliable field goals.
Well, the thing, too, is like, I talked about open tryouts and stuff like that. I really believe that Coach Rule and his staff have always got their eyes open. If there was somebody down at the university right now that was putting the ball through the pipes, they're going to find him. But we also watch ESPN Game Day, and we've seen these kids come out of the crowd and kick. It's not the easiest thing to kick field goal or an extra point. So I'm sure they've got the best people down there that are at the university right now. But if there is somebody out there, go talk to the coaching staff. But it's just one of those things. It's just repetition, and it's a weird.
Well, the hire let me ask Maher too.
Brett Maher is obviously there. Let me ask you guys this question, since nobody wants to really just mention it. When do you draw the line on, okay, there's been enough repetition?
Yeah,
because
bro, I'm thinking this game.
That's my thing.
I'm thinking this game.
And this is take away the personnel, like take away who it is, take away the names, take away in-state recruiting, because the statistics don't lie. And Tristan, and they were saying on the broadcast that don't forget Nebraska has a backup kicker. If we can't sit here and act like with the starting kicker that Nebraska would have automatically made that field goal. That's somebody that's made less than 50% of the field goals attempted in Memorial Stadium is your starting kicker. So this is not just an issue because Nebraska's starter is injured. This is a special teams place kicker problem that has spanned over the course of Matt Rule's time here at Nebraska and Ed Foley's time as the special teams coordinator. So we can't sit here and say, well, it just takes repetition. It just takes a different mentality, because at some point, Matt Rule just admitted it yesterday. You got to get that thing through the pipes. You got to kick it through the upright.
It's a mentality. It's a mental thing, though. That's the one thing I'm hearing that's not being really talked about among coaches. I mean, not say that he didn't mention it, but I coach special teams, and it doesn't matter what level you coach special teams, but definitely at the high school level, it's basically one level under college where you have to get in your kicker's head as a coordinator, as a coach, and support them 100%.
Absolutely.
I mean, not too far after that times I was coaching, and before I became a special team coordinator, I remember watching Mike McCarthy support Mason Crosby during a lull where he was missing a lot of field goals. And every time press conference came on, he said, I got his back. He's going to be our kicker. And I don't know how practices went, but soon after that, those press conferences, he kept had to step up to the mic and say, hey, I got his back. He's our kicker. Because the reporters kept asking in Green Bay, when you going to move on to so-and-so? When you going to try a new kicker out? Boom, boom, boom. He's like, nope, Mason is my guy. And then soon enough, he ended the season where he set records on made field goals, the distance of field goals, and everything like that. Eventually, so it's all mentality supporting that kid doing it, because kicking the ball, trust me, the only fun and easy way to kick the ball is punting it, beyond not getting it blocked. But kicking field goals, that is nervous. That's just like being a drop back quarterback. It's because all the pressure's on you, and if you miss this field goal, we lose. You make it, you're the guy. We're going to put you on our shoulders. That's the mindset mentality dealing with being a field goal kicker.
So let me ask you guys this, and this is not me calling for somebody to be benched or calling for somebody to be fired. This is an open discussion.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, 402-464-5685. I think it'd be interesting to see the fans' perspective on and what they feel is necessary. The statistics is that your starting kicker, hurt or not hurt, has hit 63% of his field goals in his career. Over the course of almost a season and a half.
Right.
63% of field goals. It's been really, really good at extra points. But then I would ask this. And Matt Rule, to their credit, has backed up the starting kicker over and over and over again. But when do you decide to say, you know what? We need to figure this out, and maybe it's going to take a tougher decision or a tougher conversation?
I'll say this. I think that conversation's probably already been had, because here's the reality, y'all. You got Purdue, Rutgers, at Indiana, at Ohio State, UCLA home, at Southern Cal, Wisconsin, at Iowa. We're going to need a field goal kicker for every single one of those games. And I'm going to tell you something right now. Someone has got to step up and start making – that's just the bottom line. We can talk about theories and coaching styles and formulas. Eventually, you have to make the freaking field goal. Bottom line. And find the person that's going to. Whoever that person is, whether that person is currently on the squad right now or someone you go look for. But the reality is, we can talk about all this all day long. You got to find someone who's going to make field goals. Because granted, like 2:59 left in the fourth quarter, did that cost this game? No. But if you do make that field goal, it maybe changes up some of the play calling on Illinois' side. Because at that point, by the time you kick the ball off, you're probably looking at 2:40 left in the game. It changed some things up. Should we still win the game regardless? Yes. But the reality is, you want to say it didn't hurt us either. You know what I'm saying? Because our field goal made the kick. Now, if they came down and just scored, well, at least you got the points that were out there. We were 29 yards away. Those are ones you have to make. And you know what? I'm not putting it on him. I'm simply putting it on someone's got to step up and make field goals at the end of the day. Who's going to be that person? So the number one job right now is to find out who's going to step up, make the field goal. However you find that person, find him.
Yeah, you just going to put an open competition out for the kickers that are on the roster. Obviously one has to get healthy. So, but then that's the type of pressure you got to put on them, because if you put the pressure on them in practice, in meetings, stuff like that, then they understand what they got to face once they get out on the field. It becomes a little bit, they'll understand the situation, because it is on that level. It's that easy.
Well, there's going to come a time too where you're just going to start going for it.
Raff,
are you that? Yep.
There's that piece too.
Yeah.
Right.
100%. I'm with Raff on that one.
Yeah, we got Corey right here that says field goal kicking to me. Good morning to you, Corey. Field goal kicking to me in a big game. It's like the PGA Championship, chipping out of the sand, sitting tied for first, and opponent 6 from the hole. Nerves of steel are must. And I agree with you, man. I agree with you. You got to find that guy. Gino, good morning, Gino. Says right here, I was watching the kickers warm up before the second half, and neither say the field goal does not surprise me. Hole was missing way more than he was making, way more during warmups. Go to a soccer team and get the backup goalie.
Here's this also. It has not been. Sorry to interrupt, AD. You also recruited a kicker out of New Jersey in Nico Automanelli. His nickname is Automatic. Automanelli. Whatever it is.
Automanelli.
Thank you, Raff. Gosh, dang. But no. So, I mean, not to say he's going to answer everybody's questions, and he is going to be the one. And this is once again, I try to keep names out of it when I have these conversations, because it truly is nothing personal. But at some point, Nebraska, they got to be able to connect on these opportunities. They have to stop leaving points out on the field that they don't get to convert on. And I'm looking at like Alex Henry, and obviously Nebraska's had such a strong history of kickers. They have. Alex Henry missed 8 his entire career. Drew Brown had a struggle in 2015, but for the most part, he kicked 80. He missed 2 in 2016, 2 in 2017. Brett Maher missed 4 in 2011. It's okay to miss field goals and maybe not convert on every single one of them because it is such a difficult job. And I'm not saying I can go out there and do that. But what I am saying is that at some point, just as they did at the quarterback position, just as much as they do on the defensive line, Nebraska needs consistency. And through the last year and a half, they have not had that. They've had as much inconsistency in just special teams overall. I said it yesterday with Austin, guys. What's the most consistent piece of Nebraska's entire special teams operation this season? Isaiah Garcia-Castaneda returning punts. That has been the most consistent piece of Nebraska. It hasn't been punting. It hasn't been kicking. It hasn't been snaps. It hasn't been the holds. It hasn't been kickoff returns. It's been Isaiah Garcia-Castaneda back there at punt return, just waving his hand and not muffing the punt.
Right.
Nebraska needs consistency on the special teams game. And that's why I wanted to pose the question of when does it become we have put as much confidence as we can in these guys, but now it's time to have some tougher conversations and that open competition that we talked about. And I don't have the answer for that.
Yeah, this has to be done sooner or later. That's all.
Yeah, in reality, like you guys were mentioning, they'll start going for, start going for it more often.
Yeah.
Well, the reality is when it is 4th and 9 or 4th and 10, and you're at the 35-yard line, or 28-yard line, you know what? That sounds good. Us sitting here in the studio saying it.
Yeah.
You need a doggone field goal kicker.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. So there's sometimes you can get away with going for it if it's 4th and short, a 3 or 4. But when it starts getting 4th and 8, 4th and 9, and you're within field goal distance to strike, and a field goal wins the game or ties the game or gets you within 7, you can't escape this with missing pieces, man.
Exactly.
If you want to play with the top echelon teams, you got to have all pieces at least available, whether they connect or not, but you at least have to have it as an option. You at least have to have an option. It's like a point guard in basketball. If he's not ambidextrous or she's not ambidextrous, if I'm going to take you left all day if you can't go left, I'm going to take you right all day if you can't right. Defensive coordinators start coming in and say, look, you get Nebraska in 4th and unmanageable, 4th and iffy, let them take their chance at an unknown proven or an unproven field goal kicker. So it becomes a disadvantage. So we got to get to the point to where we can rely on someone to kick the ball through the uprights.
I mean, this is at least, this isn't as bad as Nebraska in 2019. Maybe it's not that bad. 2019, just to remind people, Nebraska had 6 different players attempt a field goal in 2019 for them. Matt Waldock, Barrett Pickering, Lane McCollum, Isaac Armstrong, Harrison Martin, and Dylan Jorgensen all attempted a kick. Nebraska as a team went 12 of 20 on field goals that season for Nebraska in 2019.
Yeah, right. A lot of kickers. And I'll say this real quick. Looking at the roster, man, look, we got one senior. The rest are freshmen, sophomore, a freshman, and a redshirt freshman. That says that's everything to me. They're young. They're young. And you got to teach that young player confidence, because that's what kicking is. I mentioned this. That's what kicking is all about, especially field goal kicking. It's all about confidence. And then after that, then once they get that confidence, then open competition, whoever, but see who comes out of the best of those 4 or 5 people of special team kickers. It starts with the confidence, period. That's it. I was a punter. I understand. I was a field goal kicker too. You got to tell yourself every time, I'm going to make this field goal. When you're walking to the ball, it's just like playing golf. I'm going to hit this straight, watch. And you got to put that in your head, positivity.
Yeah, wrong example for me, AG. Wrong example.
Hey, I'm just saying, I'm talking from a coach point of view, Raff, so you better hit that ball straight.
I tell myself that all the time.
That's what I'm going to tell you. You better hit that ball straight. I said, you better hit it. You're going to do it. That type of competition. That type of mentality.
30 years now, and it still not work.
Right.
Oh, folks, here we are. We know we got to get it figured out. Hopefully they do this week. You're definitely going to need one. It's The Drive. We got a few more segments. I'm going to be just on one more segment. I got to hop out of here for an engagement in Waterloo, the Better Business Bureau.
Somebody say engagement?
Yeah. Well, no, not that engagement. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now, through September 29th, enjoy 8-ounce USDA choice bacon wrapped sirloins for $4.99 each, all-natural boneless chicken breasts for $2.99 per pound, and make sure to try Fairway's seasoned fresh Oktoberfest bratwurst or chili cheese bratwurst. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and we are out of the gate for September with a very special GMC sales offer. We must move out all new GMC truck inventory fast. So right now at Koppel, we are offering true GM supplier pricing for everyone. Yes, you heard right. True GM supplier pricing on all GMC Sierras. That's over $12,000 off on select models. That's GM supplier pricing, $12,000 off on Sierras. Do not wait. Stop on in or check us out online at koppelcars.com.
What a day. I could sure use an afternoon pick-me-up. Hold up. The new 93.7 The Ticket location has a milk, coffee, and tea inside? Oh, yeah. This is a game changer.
Need an afternoon pick-me-up? How about a coffee or smoothie on your way to work? Stop by the Ticket Mill location on 1040 O Street to get your go-to drink or try out our new game day drinks exclusive to the Ticket Mill location. We know it'll make your day a million times better.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started. Fall is here, which means it's time to dive into a new lineup of autumn flavors at Wings & Rings, your home away from home during football season. Their all-star lineup of wing sauces is adding 2 new impact players, curry garlic and pumpkin chili. Need something delicious before kickoff? How about starting your meal with their brand new chorizo nachos and loaded fries? You better act fast. These new tastes of autumn won't be here long. So make the trip to one of their 2 Lincoln locations today on O Street or Village Lane.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call Greens at 402-467-4444 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-467-4444.
Landmark Implement helps you put dirt in its place with increased accuracy and greater speed thanks to the John Deere Smart Grade. This fully integrated 3D grade control system boosts job site productivity and reduces labor costs with fewer passes and less wasted material, meaning more bids won and higher margins. No masts, no cables, just clear views of the job site. Visit your local Landmark Implement today and discover the profit-boosting power of the Smart Grade and experience the Landmark difference.
General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the Ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people,
and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today. I'm ready. Burgers? Check. Chips? Check. Icy cold beer? Check. Except this one. I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread? I can't stop eating it. Rico, relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today in most local grocery stores.
Hey guys, it's Nick Sainer. Join me and Jay Foreman this Friday at 8 p.m. for Millard South versus Lincoln Southeast. The 3-1 Patriots bring their high-powered offense led by quarterback Jet Tamala to Lincoln to face off against the 3-1 overall Knights, who just beat Norfolk last Thursday night. Kickoff is slated for 8 p.m. with pregame coverage coming your way at 7:45 p.m. from Seacrest Field. It's the Millard South Patriots and the Lincoln Southeast Knights, right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Oh boy.
Now we can go.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Nick said, just wait. Well, geez, I sit down in the chair and AD's starting to bring up the show and hadn't even turned the mics on yet. It was almost like Raff was here.
Well, this is gonna be this is gonna be a very short segment because you guys, the next one, you guys will take it on home. I got to get the heck out of here, but got a new sponsor and appreciate Ageless Men's Health. This history segment, this attitude segment is in The Drive, sponsored by Ageless Men's Health. Everyone's heard about testosterone replacement therapy, but how do you know who to trust? Ageless Men's Health is the nation's leader in testosterone and weight loss. No upselling, no unnecessary supplements, just real solutions. With a team of registered nurses and nurse practitioners, they look at your whole health and create a playbook you'll understand. They use the best products, including HCG, to keep your body safe and protect your fertility. This is the best team in the game, and they're ready to earn your trust. Google Ageless Men's Health Lincoln and check out their 175-plus 5-star reviews. And that will be our new history segment sponsor. We have another one coming up for some moments later. So we want to appreciate Ageless Men's Health for that segment right there. You guys, one quick thing before we tie up on this quick segment and you guys come back and close it out. I'm going to say this. And AG, you said something that was interesting earlier. You said the only things, he goes, the guys right now are thinking only about Purdue. Raff and AG, real quick, how in 30 seconds, how crucial is that to say, listen, we're on to Purdue?
Very crucial, because that's the only game that's to focus on right now. It's that simple for the players and the coaches, and that's it for me anyway.
Rafferty,
7-0 is out the window, so focus on this next game.
You know what, Chief? Here's the deal with that, and I'm not saying you're saying this, Raff. That's 7-0 talk.
I was saying what the other people were saying, but
yeah, I hated that whole stupid 7-0 thing in the first place when people were saying it anyway. We weren't saying it. But I hated that. It's like, no, you just want to go 1-0. Think about the game ahead of you. Because psychologically, when someone kept saying 7-0, you're basically discrediting the 5 or 6 teams you're going to play. So from a psychological standpoint, man, we weren't ever thinking during championship runs, we're going to do this. No, we're going to beat the team on our schedule this week. The only team I want Nebraska thinking about, which I know they're going to think about, is Purdue, West Lafayette at 11 a.m. Because I rest assured, Indiana and Rutgers, that's going to be enough to worry about that week alone. Just worry about Purdue, the team that's given up 300-plus yards a game so far. So we just got to worry about Purdue. Go 1-0 this week. That's it.
The big thing, too, is Nebraska's a better football team, but they're nowhere close to where they want to be. Even like Coach Roy even alluded to that. He goes, oh, maybe, these guys are between 18 and 22 or, the ages. But he's like, maybe some of them might have read their press clippings a little bit. I mean, we're nowhere close to where we want to be at as a football team. And you hear that when Coach Rule speaks. It's like, yeah, we're a good football team, but we're not a championship football team. And so that you just got to keep on building one game at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Folks, we're going to take it to our last break.
I did want to throw in a quick stat. 5 of Nebraska's last the last 5 Big Ten games for Nebraska have been decided by a touchdown or less. The last one that was not was Nebraska's 31-14 victory in 2023 against Purdue.
Wow.
There you have it. How about that nugget, Raff? You like that? You like that, Raff?
That's a great little nugget.
Good little nugget there. How about that? Shout out to Keith Mann for that little nugget on the Nebraska game notes.
Folks, we'll be back with one more segment. Raff, AG, and Nick will take you on home. We'll be right back. It's The Drive, 93.7 A Ticket.
Oh, Kansas. Here we go. Second half today. You just don't stop giving, do you?
Green flag, we're underway.
The closest finish in NASCAR Cup Series history.
What a finish, boys.
Close to downtown, amazing campgrounds, 4 NASCAR races in one weekend, and it's the playoffs.
Goddamn drive.
Now you're just showing off. But we're not mad. In fact, we're looking forward to it. NASCAR Playoffs Weekend at Kansas Speedway, September 27th through the 29th. Get your tickets now at kansasspeedway.com.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran, for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Anderson Ford, Tanner's Bar and Grill, Tavern 180, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Vinnie Kreekak of State Farm Insurance, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive. Always honest answers.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Riddle's Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddle's Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddle's Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddle's Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddle's Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more. All at Riddle's inside Gateway Mall.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Drinking and driving causes serious harm to friends, family members, and loved ones. In 2021, 65 people were killed in Nebraska by a car crash involving a drunk driver. Do not drink and drive. By drinking less, you can still be here for your loved ones. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
NEBCO is hiring CDL drivers for ready mixed concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEBCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEBCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
You already know that Select Plumbing takes care of all your plumbing needs, including water heaters, faucet repairs, leaks, drips, sump pumps, and more. Now, they're able to help you with your heating and air conditioning as well. Select Plumbing has recently expanded into residential heating and air, and they're excited to bring this new service to their complete list of plumbing services. Call to book an appointment today at 402-560-6197 or go to selectplumbinginc.com. Serving Lincoln, Seward, Milford, and the surrounding areas. Are your feet just killing you? You feel like all hope is lost? Say goodbye to discomfort and hello to pain relief at Brown Shoe Fit. They offer expert advice along with high-quality products to help you find the right solution tailored to your specific needs. Need a different width? Not a problem. Brown's carries a wide range of widths in store. Brown Shoe Fit on 66th and Q.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and we are out of the gate for September with a very special GMC sales offer. We must move out all new GMC truck inventory fast. So right now at Koppel, we are offering true GM supplier pricing for everyone. Yes, you heard right. True GM supplier pricing on all GMC Sierras. That's over $12,000 off on select models. That's GM supplier pricing, $12,000 off on Sierras. Do not wait. Stop on in or check us out online at koppelcars.com.
Hey guys, it's Austin with 93.7 The Ticket. Our Sunday afternoon is full of NFL action, starting with the New York Jets hosting the Denver Broncos at noon. The mid-afternoon game will feature the Las Vegas Raiders hosting the Cleveland Browns, with both teams looking to even their record at 2 wins and 2 losses. Our nightcap will be a matchup of AFC heavyweights as the Baltimore Ravens host the Buffalo Bills. You can catch all the biggest NFL games right here on Lincoln's home for the NFL, 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. All you have to do is visit florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations, place takeout orders, or get any type of catering that you might need. Boom.
Well, guys, you got AG, got anything exciting on the books today?
No, just a couple shows that I'm doing later on. One for the for the Packers, and then just get a workout in and call it a day. Call it a nice day.
Raffy?
Texas. Boom. My day.
Yeah.
Well, do some work. You know what I do. It's just what I do.
You got a busy one with work today?
Oh yeah, busy. Super busy.
A lot of.
Yeah.
What is the plan, Raff? Can I ask on air? Like, when are you back in Lincoln for a short time?
I don't know yet. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
So I got to do my Raff's good take.
Yep. Let's go ahead and do the RGT so we can get out of here.
All right, everybody. Today's Raff's good take proudly sponsored by Cigars Lounge, 800 Q Street, going there between 12 and 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or 12 and 5 p.m. to get 15% off your tab. Just tell them you listen to The Drive, and 93.7 The Ticket. Today's Raff's good take goes out to my fiance, Tracy. She's awesome.
Yep.
She's made me super happy. She's got the best heart ever. And it was weird. I really was not all that nervous to propose because I just knew she's the one. So, Tracy, you are Raff's good take. I love you very much. Boom.
There you go. Raff, how about the fact that and this has been a comment that I've received quite often since you made it official, that kneeling down you were just as tall.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot. She had to bend down just a little bit. She's kind of I noticed that too. I mean, she is 5'3" though. I used to say she was 5'2", and she got mad, so we had to measure. So
5'3", you're at 6'7".
6'7", yep.
Wow. How about that? A little over a ruler and a half difference there.
There you go.
AG, got any final words?
No, I'm gonna end on that. No, that's a good note. Congratulations, Raff, man, going into the next stage of life, man. Can't follow that up with anything. So
well, I had to let my bachelor era go after 50 years. So I figure my next 50 will be my married era.
There you go.
There it is. Raff, we're excited. All right, so we got a lot of stuff. Obviously, the captain show is coming up next with Bach, the black shirt, Terrell Farley, and Rashawn Jackson. Tomorrow, we continue the Purdue stuff. I think Ryan Walters is supposed to talk to the Boilermakers Nation today, so we'll have some thoughts from that one as well. AD will be back tomorrow as well, once again. So, Raff, take us home, my man.
All right, everyone. Have a great day. Be nice to each other, and we will talk to you tomorrow.